As promised, this is part 2 of the Q&A video. You guys asked a lot of questions, so let's jump right in. A lot of you want to know a little bit more about my education. I attended Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama. That's Samford, not Stanford. I'm not that smart. Where I studied broadcast and minored in film production. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communication in 2015. Where do you live? Right now I live in Dallas, Texas. Believe it or not all of us sound like cowboys. I've also lived in New York, Ohio, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Are you alone or do you have a team? I do all of the actual video making myself, by which I mean writing the script, recording and editing the audio, and animating the video itself. However, I do have a few very helpful volunteer researchers whose work is consistently excellent. Big shout out to the Thought Squad. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, and neither is horseradish. How do you come up with topics? Well, it depends. Most of the time, a question will just pop into my head and I'll pursue the topic. It's helpful to be genuinely interested in the world around us. If I'm having trouble thinking of a topic, I'll typically look around for new discoveries in astronomy, as I think space is a very exciting topic. Wendover Productions asked, how is it possible that you, Real Life Lore, and Royal Ocean Film Society all know each other personally and all became successful YouTubers? I'll start by saying I'm very flattered for being recognized by such a quality YouTuber. And if any of you haven't seen Wendover's videos, I encourage you to check out his channel. As for the question, Joe from Real Life Lore, Andrew from Royal Ocean Film Society, and I have been good friends for a number of years. We all get together once a week with some other friends to watch and discuss a film. I think our success has come partly from being around to support each other, and partly from surrounding ourselves with good company. There's a quote I like that says, if you're the smartest person in the room, find a different room. What's with the cow? You know, it was kind of an accident. I first used the cow in one of my early videos about the strangest things to fall from the sky. Some people commented that they liked him, so I used him again in another video, and the rest is history. He's so much a part of the channel now that he's even on my business cards. Speaking of the cow, he doesn't have a name. Leave your vote in the comments for what we should name our favorite cow. Can we see your face? I get asked this a lot, and I don't really know why. I mean, I'm gorgeous of course, but that's not something I would have thought people would find so important. Anyway, I'll be going to Playlist Live and VidCon this year, so I'm sure I'll be in some photos or video clips for you all to see. And make sure to come find me if you'll be there too. A lot of people have asked how I make my videos. Now, I'm not going to say I uploaded a video specifically outlining how I make my videos, but I uploaded a video specifically outlining how I make my videos. But I'll go ahead and reiterate here because I like you guys. Once I've written my script, I start by recording my audio using a Zoom H5. I sit in my closet because it's quiet and I don't have a studio. Once my audio is recorded, I'll put it in Adobe Premiere to cut out all the breaths, pauses, and mistakes. Now, Premiere isn't specifically designed to edit audio, but I'm very familiar with it, so I use it. If you want to edit your own audio, I recommend something like Adobe Audition. I export my audio as a WAV file and import it into After Effects. From there, I start the long process of animating. Which leads to another question. How long does it take to make a video? Well, it varies depending on the topic, but a rough estimate is about 15 to 20 hours from concept to final export. What made you want to start Second Thought? Believe it or not, I had a tutorial channel way back in the early days of YouTube. Stuff like how to solve a Rubik's Cube and little editing tricks. Of course, I had no idea what I was doing, but it was fun. Fast forward to about a year ago, Joe from Real Life Lore and I decided we both wanted to try again, so we made our channels. Really, it was because we're both interested in different aspects of the world around us, and we wanted to share our curiosity with like-minded people. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Of course, on the top of my list are Real Life Lore and Royal Ocean Film Society. Then there's Wendover Productions, Kurzgesagt, CGP Grey, Real Engineering, Alternate History Hub. Okay, there are a lot. Basically, if they make quality educational videos, I like them. Other than that, I'm a big Pokemon fan, so Shady Penguin has to be on the list. Did you expect your channel to grow so quickly? Absolutely not. It came as a huge surprise. I had about 8,000 subscribers before I uploaded my NASA budget video. Then I woke up to 25,000 subscribers the following morning. It makes me happy to be able to share interesting topics with so many people. Have you ever thought about selling merchandise or doing a fan meetup? Actually, yes, those are both on the list of things I'd like to do in the near future. If you're interested in either of these things, let me know in the comments so I can gauge community interest. What kind of books do you read? I'm a big fan of historical nonfiction. Right now I'm reading The Guns of August, which is a fantastic account of the months leading up to World War I. In today's society, it's very easy to get bogged down with useless information, so it's good to work through a full book when you have the time. Do you do YouTube full-time? And if so, what did you do before YouTube? Yes, I make my living off YouTube now. Before I started my channel, I worked in the camera department at Best Buy, which is a big electronics chain if you're not familiar. The recent YouTube advertising debacle has affected many full-time YouTubers, myself included, so if you'd like to help keep Second Thought afloat, consider supporting the channel on Patreon. One especially thoughtful comment said, "How do you think this opportunity has changed your life? Where do you see yourself going forward? Any plans for expanding the series types or staff of the channel?" While I don't want to get all sentimental here, the opportunity to pursue making educational videos for a living is a dream come true. I was very unhappy at my old job, and starting a YouTube channel was one of the best decisions I've ever made. As for my career moving forward, I'd like to continue doing YouTube for as long as I can, and hopefully work with lots of other great creators along the way. As of right now, I don't have any plans to bring on any official staff, especially with the advertising situation. That being said, I'm always open to community contributions such as research, subtitles, and original music. And I've saved the most important question for last. Does pineapple belong on pizza? This question has a long, violent history, and I'm here to settle it once and for all. The answer is, thanks again to everyone who submitted questions. Hopefully this video has answered most of them. If not, feel free to ask whatever questions you have left in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer them. You people make Second Thought the amazing family that it is, and for that, I thank you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at 500,000.